You know what I love? I love box sets. And today in this video, I'm going to be showing you my enthusiasm towards CD box sets. As you can tell up there, I definitely got a good amount of CD box sets. Here, I'll push the door a little bit to kind of... Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, so this video, I'm going to be, talking about, a little bit of my box sets up there and kind of, and also kind of list off some of my favorite box sets that I own. So the main thing here is, CD box sets. What are great about them? What's unique about them, and what's so just fantastic about them is that, if you're getting a box set, sometimes it may be on, a specific album, or perhaps a discography box set. My favorite, definitely for sure, right off the bat, is the Bob Dylan mono box set. I don't have the Bob Dylan the red box set that has literally all his albums all the way till I think it's from his debut to Tempest. I think I don't have that. I don't have that box set. So, but I am going to continue doing his reviews because I have Spotify. And I'm going to continue until Street Legal, Infidels. I think that's where I'm going to kind of stop off there. But yeah, I will be doing my John Wesley Harding video soon. Yeah, but anyways, I really love that Bob Dylan in mono. It's got a really nice liner note, the little booklet thing that kind of says a lot about the information, and then it goes through each of the tracks and stuff, and when they were recorded, when was the album released, who was the producer on the albums, who played on the album. So it's kind of great, and it's got great detail too as well. It goes a little bit in depth, a little bit into the box set. But my recent one, as you can tell up there, that is the I recently got the 4 CD, the classic 4 albums, I think, in my opinion, that are always going to be the 4 classics of mine, is Coldplay. I love Coldplay. They're amazing. They're fantastic. Their rhythm, their sorry, I hate to always say enthusiasm, but their minor chord changes, like they always got something special about those 4 albums I love about Coldplay, and I will be doing a ranking review at some point on the 4 original Coldplay albums. Because right when they kind of like in the 2009, right into like till 2014, 2015, 2016, I didn't really like them. They were kind of getting a little bit too commercial. I mean, not that those albums weren't commercial. I mean, they were pretty successful. But I think the way they're writing and their way their structure and their songs are absolutely brilliant. Especially A Rush of Blood to the Head. I love that album. Oh my goodness. Fantastic album. It has The Scientist. I'm not really a big fan of that song, but it's got Clocks. Oh, it's got God Put a Smile on Your Face. Oh, great song. It's got a lot of bass. Excellent production. I feel like with those earlier albums, their early albums, right there, that box set right there, fantastic. I love that. I love those albums. Their debut, Parachutes. Oh, great stuff. Yeah, so that was one of the recent box sets I got, and then also you got the 2. I have 2 of the original album series. They're the cheap box set kind of, on the budget set thing. I got the Young Rascals and I got America. I want to do a ranking at some point too as well with America. I checked that out and I was like, oh cool, maybe I should get it. And I was like really interested, and I was really so amazed of how well that debut is. The America debut album, oh fantastic. With the Sandman and Horse with No Name. The only album I don't really like on that box set is probably the Sister Golden Hair, the album that had that song, and Hat Trick, which had the Muskrat Love. Oh man, trust me, folks, that's a cheesy song, but you know what I mean. But the original album series I love, and I'd love to get maybe more perhaps in the future. They got Montevicino Orchestra, they got that, and they got John McLaughlin. They got, I think, Santana. Some of their later albums. I think the Santana later albums, like in the later 70s. They have Lou Reed, the Guess Who. I saw a whole bunch of those sets, all the way from Al Stewart. And then they got 2 series of Al Stewarts. I think there's one and then there's another one. So that's kind of cool, you know. But back on track with the box sets. They are fantastic, and when they're remastered too, the albums and stuff, just like for example, even the Beatles box set that I have, they're remastered. But the only like I said, I did a video there where I was kind of pointing negatives about the box set, but I only go out of my way just to listen to the stereo version. So that's definitely a big go-to. When it comes to those box sets, is get the ones that are like the original release, like the original. No bootleg, no BS. You know what I mean? I just want something that's just, it's got the albums and they just sound great. And I think it's just absolutely fantastic. One of them being the Rolling Stones and Mono box set. Fantastic. I love that. I love that box set. It's amazing. It's got, an extra CDs called Stray Cats. It's got some of the, the singles and stuff that weren't released on any of their albums. The thing I'm kind of confused with it, that they kind of add, some of the UK albums, which I'm kind of a little bit, but I do like how they have the, in chronological order, the North American releases, all the way to Let It Bleed, which was, I think, the last. But in '69 though, or even '68, Mono was kind of already dead, so maybe they just thought, oh, whatever, let's just add the Banquet or a Beggar and Let It Bleed in the set. I don't know. I'm not. Maybe I gotta maybe look up more research on that. Maybe, but '68 was the total nail on the coffin for Mono. But man, fantastic, man. That Mono box set's great. The Doors, I got the Doors CD box set. Fantastic. Brilliant. It's got an extra disc or whatever. It's got a great booklet. All those box sets, man. Except for the original album series, little cheapo things, the cheap budget sets. They don't have like a little booklet or anything, or liner notes or anything like that. It just comes with the albums and that's all you get, you know what I mean? But most of those album box sets or whatever are all from... or I believe they're from Sony Music, and I think they're kind of the forefront there for making those box sets is Sony Music. But other favorite of mine, definitely for sure. Oh, my favorite, definitely for sure. Anyone? Let me go ahead and grab that really quick because I think this album box set is fantastic. I don't really see it anywhere as often, only because it's just so unique. This set. I have his individual LP albums, several, couple maybe. Is this the John Mayer CD box set? Oh, fantastic. You even got the live album, the Try live album. Oh my goodness, I love that. A Gravity, Another Kind of Green. I love that. It's fantastic. Something's Missing. Great song, man. That was from Heavier Things. But I love this box set. It's got the debut, and they're all fantastic. Sony Music. But it's got this. I've showed you this set, right? It's got the booklet. Oh, fantastic, man. That's probably one of my favorite CD box sets. Is that John Mayer set right there? And of course, the Johnny Mathis. Those two sets right there. Brilliant stuff. With the 60s, with the 60 Mercury's albums, from Johnny, that's probably my favorite one. The Johnny Mathis Sings one. Oh, fantastic. Definitely one of my favorite sets. And recently I got, if you can tell up there too, the purple one. I might probably do a video on my favorite covers, or going through each of the covers of the Deep Purple albums. The Deep Purple, oh, fantastic, man. My favorite, definitely for sure, in the 70s is that Burn album with David Coverdale. Oh my goodness, fantastic. But you know what? I do like LP box sets. I think they're interesting. I mean, it's not one that's, I mean, there's sets out there that are, focused on artists, but this one is pretty beat up. I mean, back in the day, in the 70s, or any of you guys that grew up in the 70s, remember these? The greatest rock and roll. I mean, I didn't grow up in the 70s, but I'm pretty sure you folks probably remember the company, K-Tel, but this was from the Dynamic House set, and, they put the little last advertised thing. These are good as well. I mean, this is just as an extra thing. I mean, I'm not kind of jumping here to, some other idea or something, or, But I love these, though. These compilation vinyl box sets, just to kind of point that out as well. But CD box sets, man, are fantastic. If you're going to go for an artist with discography, I'd definitely go for the ones that just have the albums until their recent album. You know what I mean? So, that's all I got to talk about here. That's all I got to ramble on about here. Is CD box sets. What a unique and great thing to have, like, in your collection. I mean, my dad, he loves sitcoms, and he's got the sitcom, every box set, you know what I mean? From All the Family to, I Love Lucy. He's got all that stuff. But my thing is music, man. Music, artists, and, my go-to is definitely listening to their albums, their discography, and listen to each of their albums and see how different they are, you know what I mean? And it's part of a legacy, part of something that you have, that you'll always have, and that you'll probably, hopefully, if you don't decide to be hate to say this, a downer, or perhaps you're that kind of person that wants to get rid of things. But I'm not that person. I mean, you can tell. Look at all the VHSs. I keep things, and the CD box sets I'm always going to keep. You know what I mean? I mean, hey, what can I say, man? That's it, folks. That's all I'm going to ramble on about here, is why box sets are great. Box sets are CD box sets, even with artists and bands and stuff. That's the best way to go to, you know what I mean? Rhino and Sony Music, they're always coming out with these sets. And hey, we enjoy them, right? Take care, folks. Bye-bye.